And you still got 91 coins.
12 phases? That felt like 30.
You can see when it just starts plummeting.
38.
That's Coco's will just slowly dropping as she progresses through. That's just Coco's will.
Yep.
Danganronpa.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco, Kimi, and Kanetsu are here with guest Ryan. We are continuing Danganronpa 2.
Much to Coco's despair. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of. Angry emoji. Angry emoji.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Ooh, I hate that word now.
Justice. Justice.
No.
Justice.
No.
That's no reason to condemn me. Pikachu face.
Whatever! Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch!
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives. Are you serious? It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
Hope?
Did you say hope?
Justice? Despair.
Despair?
Hope.
Hope.
Notice how Komina just hasn't said anything, like, through this whole thing. He's like, huh, I relate, kind of.
Hurry and carry on justice! Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Pekko go, we're all gonna get killed!
偉大なる正義のためであれば多少の犠牲はやむを得まい
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices, that's...
安心しろお前たちが命を賭して守った正義は決して無駄にはしないぞ
Don't worry. The justice that you give your lives to protect will never go to waste.
もう付き合ってらんないよ早く投票して処刑しちゃおうってば
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her! Thank you, Hyoko.
ですけどその前に
However, before we do that,
Can I get your autograph?
Morokuma the vote! Hurry up and let us already!
I love him so much.
let us free!
I'm awake!
Are you?
Maybe.
Ah! He finally woke up!
話は聞かせてもらったいや聞いてなかったけど別にいいや
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
お前らはお手元のスイッチを押して
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
投票の結果黒となるのは誰かその答えは正解な
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice, or the dreadfully wrong one?
ワクワクのド
Such heart-pounding excitement! Finally!
Woohoo! At long last.
The evil is defeated.
Oh boy.
Oh, Sonia, no, I love you, but please.
Oh boy.
Pardon me? Can we please have a little more time? No, we can't.
すみませんもう少しだけ話し合いを続けさせてください
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
話し合いを続けるってでも投票は終わっちゃいましたよ
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
ですけどどうしても気になってだってこんなの絶対におかしいんですって
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange and suspicious. Huh?
Strange. Suspicious. What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
それはそうなんですけどただですね
That is true. However,
ペコヤマさんは本当にキラキラちゃんなのか殺人鬼マニアのソニアさんはそれを気にしてるんだ
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right? Huh?
ソニアさんは殺人鬼マニアなんかじゃねえぞ人より殺し上げて狂気の情熱を注いでいるだけだ
hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
世間ではそれをマニアと呼ぶんす
That makes her an enthusiast.
No.
疑問に思ってたんだよねだってさ
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean,
ソニアさんの知るキラキラちゃんとペコヤマさんとでは決定的な相
there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Peko, right?
A distinct difference?
Yeah, I don't.
あのね、ソニアさんはキラキラちゃんについて以前の
You know, Sonia described Sparkling Justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lit star of justice that shines in the night sky. That will be me, a sparkling justice. Oh, what the heck was that? That is a sparkling justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed a sparkling justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see. So that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. That's right, according to what Sonia said. More flashbacks. Sorry, we read the native language, so try to translate it.
訳してみたってことはつまり日本語じゃなかったってことだよな。
So yeah, I took that to mean that it was in the journalist's native language, not Sparkling Justice.
But I mean, I guess it says their, as in their plural native language.
That's all she can say at this point.
Yes! The magazine I read was written in Spanish! Oh boy!
Kime! Are you Sparkling Justice?
Oh fuck! Me han descubierto!
Finalmente!
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was not that written in Spanish as well.
Peko, can you speak Spanish?
Why,
Justicia.
yes, he can.
Which means the journalist and the Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain, the only Hispanic country in the world!
Oh, Nidai! Oh, what?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about two serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
ペコヤマ、お前はキラキラちゃんなんかじゃない。
Peko, you're not a sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
それでも自分がキラキラちゃんって言い張るなら今の決め台詞を今度はスピード
Called out.
てもらえるかな
Or if you insist you're sparkling justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Justicia. Will you be able to do that?
どうやらこの仮面の剥がれる時が来たようだな。
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
And the third part of the trial to begin.
だがそれが私にとってはもう必要のないものだ。
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
そして今頃気づいたところでお前たちは手遅れだ。
And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
私の役割は
God, the mask looks fucking creepy now. Like it didn't before, but now that it's
My duty has already been finished.
私の道具としての役割はもうすべて完了しているのだからな。
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
あれなんかまた元に戻っちゃいましたけど。
Looks like she's back to normal?
あの仮面はもう用済みだ。今の私と同じようにな。
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
なんだよそれ。用済みとか手遅れとかどういう意味だ？
What do you mean? Fulfill its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
すでに投票を終えた今となってはという意味だ。
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means. Huh?
はっきりせんか。こっちはお前さんの目的を聞いておるんじゃぞ。
Hey, be clear. We're asking you what your purpose was.
目的などあるわけがない。私はただの道具に過ぎないのだからな。
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
道具ってどういう意味なんですか？
Tool? What do you mean?
小山さんは道具ってことはさ、つまりその道具を使った人が他に。
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then.
当然だろう。道具は道具だけでは何もできないのだからな。
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
なるほどね。ようやくわかったよ。まあなんとなく。
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
Of course you did.
Always.
What do you mean?
つまり殺人現場になったビーチハウスには小山さんと西園寺さん。
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
別の誰か？
Someone else? Let me get my popcorn!
だったはずだよ。よく思い出してみてよ。
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person on the scene of the crime? Question mark?
それって死体発見アナウンスのことを言ってるのか？
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
そうだよ。だってさっきモノクマが言ってたでしょ？
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? Flashback. So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
あのアナウンスは3人以上の人間が死体を
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body.
そして今回のケースでは犯人であるペコヤマさんは含まれていない。
And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3.
だとすると死体を発見したのは西園寺さんとソーダ君だけってことになるけど。
If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
そっか。それだと一人足りないんだね。
I see. That leaves us one person short.
となれば必然的にあの場にはもう一人いたということになる。
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
しかもモノクマがフレキシブルに対応してまでその事実を隠そうとした。
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rule.
それは裁判の行方を握る重要な手がかりのはずだよ。例えば
That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
いや、そうじゃない。
No, that's not it.
ちょっと
Huh? Am I wrong?
ああ、根本的な考え方からして間違っているな。言ったはずだぞ。私は道具だと。
Yes. From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool.
つまり、私はそのお方に使われるだけのただの道具でしかないのだ。
That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person. Huh?
その誰かって
Therefore,
今回の事件において
that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Me!
It's me!
Me! Wait, no, not me.
不自流のことか。
That was weird.
Is it Fuyuhiko?
そっか。ここでようやくつながるんだね。今回の動機と今回の事件が。
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
でも、動機つくのはただのゲームだろ。完全に信じられる根拠だってなかったはずだぞ。
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
そんなゲームなんかが強烈な動機って言えんのかよ。
Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No. The events that occur in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that. I think that's what it said. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Nahiro's murder. But
あのゲームは間違いなく現実でも起きてたんだ。それは
there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
クリア特典としてもらえた写真に写ってたのはどれもゲームの画面なんかじゃなかった。
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
どれも現実の風景を切り取った本物の写真だったんだ。
They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
本当は
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
犠牲者になった女子高生が自分の妹かどうかってことは分かってたんだろ
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
だって最初にあのゲームをクリアしてクリア特典を手に入れたやつって
Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside?
Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
あの封筒がそうだったんだろクリア特典を受け取ったのは
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
そんな風に自分の妹の死体写真を見せつけられたらさすがに信じ
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
それでもその事実を否定したくてその確認のために写真を小泉さんに送り
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm.
ねえどうしてクズ竜の話になってんの
Yeah.
そんなのどうでもいいじゃん
Hey, why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
だって殺したのはペコ山なんでしょそうなんだよね
Cause Peko is the killer, right?
っていうかもう投票しちゃいましたよ
We already voted!
だから手遅れだと言ったのだ
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
何度も言っているように私はただの道具にしか過ぎない存在だ
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
私には小泉を殺す動機などないし殺す理由もなければ殺す意志もない
I had no motive for killing my hero. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
私はただ道具として使われただけだ道具である以上は命令には逆ら
I
えな
was
い
simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
なあ何がどうなってんだ誰か簡単に説明してくんねえか
Hey, what's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
つまり私は犯人ではないということだ
It means I'm not the killer.
Still kind of are.
という凶器を使ったクズ竜冬彦こそが小泉真昼を殺した真犯人なのだ
The true killer. He used me as their weapon to kill my hero Koizumi. Was Fuyuhiko Kusuri.
What?
なんだそりゃ
What the hell?
なるほどねそれがペコ山さんの狙いなんだね
I see. So that's what you were aiming for all along.
いや私には狙いなどない
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I have no aim.
それがあるとすれば
I can feel Coco getting sick of her
これは
and this trial.
坊ちゃんが計画したことだからな
But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
坊ちゃん
Young master?
それが
Look at all
事
that
件の
sweating.
真相だ
That is the truth of this case.
今さら気づいたところでもう手遅れだがな投票の
I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
それは困ったね
That's a problem.
もしペコ山さんの主張が通っちゃったら、私たちは全員不正解ってことになっちゃうよ。
If Pecco's allegations hold up, that means our vote was incorrect.
その場合に生き残るのって。
In that case, the person who gets to live is just me.
おかしいよ。そんなのどう考えたっておかしいって。
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
ペコ山のどこが道具なんじゃ。
How would Pecco be a tool in the first place?
ペコ山はれっきとした人間だろうが。
Pecco is a legitimate human being!
Thank you, Nekomaru. That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
なんだよそれ。
What the hell?
Part 4 of the trial!
No! Can you imagine?
God. I would have stopped playing the game if it was like that.
That took forever. And you still got 91 coins.
12 phases? That felt like 30.
You can see when it just starts plummeting.
38.
That's Coco's will just slowly dropping as she progresses through. That's just Coco's will.
Yep.
I'm...
Kanetsu died.
Yeah, just died.
I'm just laughing because... that last score of 38.
38. Damn.
I'm in a bind, and when a bind it is.
とりあえずはこれで終了ってことで、そしてお楽しみの結果。
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
No! No!
Go!
Please.
Let it end!
Ahem. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is...
Hold on a sec.
Everyone looks at Hinata like... Okay, I'll wait. So sorry. I'm just hesitating.
I'm sure everyone at this point is just like, just grant me the sweet release of death.
I don't even care about the results as long as I die.
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer. Why?
Oi, oi.
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a freaking human being.
いや、
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
知らないだけだ。
Because you just don't know.
You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
You just don't know that there are people who exist to be tools. People such as myself.
Akane like punches her in the face. Shut up!
Please. Only exist to be tools?
ねえ
What does she mean, Fujihiko?
Peko and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
Yeah.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kusuryu clan took me in.
私はどうにだ
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
なんだと
Property, you say?
It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
We can use a little of the optimism right now, I guess.
I know, but what are we supposed to be looking at here in the first place?
Well, we already looked through those files. You're the one that picked it out last night, right?
All of them? I'm pretty sure every person we've checked in there isn't necessarily involved. One client possibly died of old age. Remember, you found that dumb paper.
Not so dumb if it can kill all of us.
God damn it, Zach.
Very funny, Z-Man. Anyway, like I said, you discovered that paper right before the open house. No one else was allowed inside during that time. It's too broad of a scope if we include every single person. In fact, the only notable ones are C and Jean Marie.
Oh god, that was so white. Oh. I'm dying on the inside. Do you think we're good to read that journal article now? I can't imagine that it would have spoilers since it was from the morning.
There it is.
Aww. Fucking dorks. Wow. Zachary arrived at St. Lemuel, tired and frazzled. Upon learning that he had come from the Ermengarde mansion that morning, Ashton could only express his relief that he was safe. An amused Zachary teased him for worrying, much to the other man's embarrassment.